So I'm down the farm today and I'm going to start doing the cab swap on my little tipper. It's pretty windy down here today, so there'll be a lot of wind noise soon. But what do you do? Now, the plan is to put this cab off Dad's old truck, which has sat here for years now, onto the little tipper I bought, which has sat there for about a year now. But this cab's rust free, even though it's got surface rust on the doors, but I'm going to use the doors off the other truck there because these ones are full of bog and, oh, that'll come off. Look at that. Nice. But besides that, this cab is pretty clean inside too. Like Dad, even the seat's a bit buggered, but everything else was really clean when we got it. This was a one owner off an old bloke, so. Oh look, the sun must have wrecked that too. Well, we'll just say it was once good. But yeah, anyway, the motor, we were driving down to the farm actually when we first got it, and the engine blew up in this, so it's literally sat here ever since. And this tipper, this is actually a good little truck. Just the only problem with it is the cab is all rusted out at the back. And if you can see under there, it's all rusted out under there. But this one's got a good seat in it. Oh, the roof lining's even better in this one. Huh. And the doors are good in this one. Like, there's no bog in these doors. And I'm gonna paint it, so make it look a bit better. And then with the tipper, I'm gonna just cut it here somewhere so it's a lower, because it's way too high at the minute. It was for a guy that does firewood and delivers firewood used to use this. And then I saw it in a paddock one day and it sat for 5 years, and I just knocked on his door and asked if he wanted to sell it, so I ended up getting it for 500 bucks. And it does run, it does drive. It's a 4 litre naturally aspirated diesel with a split shift gearbox in it, which shifts smooth. The clutch is good. As you can see all the front's a bit buggered on this, but anyway, all right, we'll start pulling the cab off that truck, and then we'll sand it down and paint it. See if we can get it to look a little better. It looks like the cab comes off pretty easy. I've just got those brake lines down there, the heater hoses. There'll be the steering column, and then just the 2 main bolts that hold the cab on. Should be pretty straightforward, really. Got a lot of bird shit everywhere. All this little rust specks on this cab are just from sitting here. Like, this used to be, that's probably the one bad spot there, but I should be able to clean that up all right. It doesn't help that we have the beach just down there, so salt water in the air just destroys everything. Doesn't look like this is going to come off. Oh, it's loose. Oh, that's alright. Because I didn't want to pull this box all apart to get the cable out, so for now anyway, you can just poke in there. All I got left to do is the heater hoses and the wiring loom, and the wiring loom is just a big plug under the dash. The wind's really picking up. I don't know what the audio is going to come out like, but it'll probably be terrible, so you'll have to excuse me on that. I have no idea what that wire is. Oh, that's not a good colour. That was like black. That hose is like completely blocked. Look at all the crap on the end of that. It's just full of stuff. Oh, that's everything from under here done. Now we'll shut the cab, take the grill off, and I'll be able to access the wiring loom there, and we'll drag it around the corner a little bit, just onto some flat ground because it's pretty uneven here, even though you can't really tell on camera. And we'll get the loader that you can just see over there. We'll put the forks on it and just lift it off. So instead of using the loader to pull the cab off, I'm just going to use the tractor to drag it to the shed, and I'll use the forklift in the shed to pull it off. Too slow. The peas are starting to grow. I should have brought a longer chain. Where the hell am I going to put these? Working. Sweet. What I'm going to do, oh, it's got no tail shaft in it. I'll just leave the handbrake on and just let the tractor drag it. That way it won't slide into me and wreck the cab. Because knowing my luck, that would happen. Oh, let's see how we go. I actually better just check what's around it. What the hell is this? Ah, gearbox. All right. I think we're pretty good to go. So I've got to get this wiring loom out, and the plugs are really big, so I reckon if I pull this plate off, they'll probably come out. I should have got some WD-40, but I might get some. Still one more wire in there, I'll have to quickly get it. There we go, that's off. So that's everything off the front, all disconnected. It's just the two main mount bolts now. I've got the speedo cable, handbrake cable, all the brake lines, the wiring. The wiring was super easy. It was literally just these plugs and that was it. There's not much to these trucks anyway, but anyway, we just got a I'm just gonna unbolt that and unbolt that, and then it's ready to lift off. There you go, see, there's just a load on it.
I think that's going to go right over if you're not careful, so...
Yeah, we'll just sink it back down.
You'll have to take...
Yeah, I know that, but just sink it down a bit and I can get to it then. It's a pin both sides. Or is it just one big long pin?
It's one long one, so pull the one out. Probably as you're pulling the other pin out, the other clip off and pull
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get in there, but...
Yeah, watch out. Couldn't hold it.
Oh, you should have said something.
I just said watch out.
All good. I was just about to say, is that one? It must be spring loaded.
Yeah, it is. The big, that's what pushes the cab up.
Yeah, but I didn't realise there'd be that much weight on it. So we're back to using this thing. Can't get the truck close enough. So we're taking a ride in the big girl. That's low oil pressure alarm. forward. Whoa.
Stop pulling down.
As you come up, tilt the front down. So go up and tilt the front down a bit. A bit more. Yep, now just go up. Alright. Hang on, just one sec. Alright. Up. Then up. Yep. Well, that's going to do it for this video. In the next one, we'll start cleaning it up. I'll pull the windscreen out, put the other doors off the other truck on, and then start prepping it for paint. I'm going to go paint. I was going to go Raptor on it, but I'm not a fan at the moment. So, as always, thanks for watching.